What's up, everybody? Just getting the stream set up. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm just gonna get the stream set up here, and we'll just a sec. Okay. Alright. Alright, there we go. Alright, everybody. What's going on, guys? We're gonna do a live, okay? So what's going on is every single week on Wednesdays there's going to be an upload for you guys for a new episode, and then every Saturday there's going to be a live, okay? So I'm going to stick to that schedule. If we can do more, we will, okay? So let me go and see that everything's working here and let a few more people come in and see if the chat's working. I'm going to go pull up the chat here. Who's there? Who's in the chat? Okay. Okay, here we go. My channel. Yeah. All right, who's here? What's going on? Here, I'm going to put my you guys never get to find out where my clothing store is and stuff like that. And my yeah, I just want you guys to go look at the designs. Hey, what's going on, bro? Showing some love, eh? Bruce, what's going on, big guy? Okay, if you guys really want to show love, you guys can check out the what? Here you go. This right here. Just check out the designs, guys. I did all these designs on my own. All the graphic designing for the channel. It's merch for the channel, guys. So I created a whole bunch of merch for the channel, and then this is a page that's set up now for me. So because I can't make anything right now until we get 1,000 subs, YouTube won't give us anything. So right now I got this set up. We got a merch store, and we got a donation set up if anybody wants to show some love with some donations, or if they want to just buy some merch, rock the merch, take a picture. I'll throw it on the Instagram, and I want to put everybody who has a hoodie or shoes, whatever. There's millions of things up there that you can get. Pillowcases, jackets, shoes, pants, socks, hats, hoodies, the whole 9 yards, you guys. Even mouse pads. So it's gonna be sick. I can't wait until I see everybody in all my subscribers all rocking the hoodie, the Canadian Jail War Stories hoodie. And if anybody has any like specific things that they want on a hoodie or want on a piece of merch, let me know and I'll go design it for you. Like if you want like something like Canadian Jail War Story subscriber or #1 subscriber or whatever you want on there, you just let me know. Send it to me in a little message, and I'll write it on the hoodie for you. And put the logo, the channel logo, all of that. So anyways, we're going to go live every week. This is going to be a regular weekly thing. And every Wednesday, there's going to be a weekly upload for you guys. So what's going on? Who's all here, guys? Who's all in the chat besides Bruce? Oh, yeah, Bruce is a mod. Look at the wrench. Bruce has got a wrench now. That's sick. Yeah, so every week we're going to do it. And that way we can all get to know each other and stuff like that. I'm going to be dedicated to it every single week. I'm not going to miss any. And if I can go more, I'll do it more. Oh, man, is this laggy? I hope not. Okay. Let me see if there's anyone else here. Come on. Usually takes about 5-10 minutes for everybody to start getting the notifications. So this live is basically to talk to the viewers. So if there's anything you guys want to talk about, anything you want to know, Bruce, just anything you want to ask me. But yeah, freedom is a must, guys. Freedom is a must. You know, and we need to come up with a name for the channel subscribers. For the group of subscribers, we need a cool name for you guys. The Free Up Gang or what? Thanks for the likes, you guys. Yeah, don't forget to come in. We already got 4 likes, so I appreciate that, you guys. I really do. 3 people here and 3 likes. Thought it was 4. Sorry, my bad. 4 people. Hey, who's in? Who's all here? Because this live is basically to talk to you guys. If nobody's talking to me in the chat, it's like basically what I can't really sit here and talk to myself. It's not a upload, you know what I mean? It's a live, so I just want to talk to you guys and see how you guys are doing, man. Just a real supporter for what you stand and preach on. Oh, I appreciate that, big guy. I really do, man. I know I see you all. I see your name in the chat all the time. I see your comments all the time, and they're always encouraging comments. It's really encouraging when I get those comments from you guys. Believe it or not, those go a long way, and they really do help. You know, a small creator like myself could be on the verge of giving up or something like that and thinking, oh man, nobody likes my content's garbage, and then you get that one subscriber that says, yo man, I love your content, you know, stuff like that, and it just makes you think, oh man, there is someone that loves my content, maybe I should keep going, you know what I mean? And it really does mean a lot. Show you guys while we're here waiting for other people. I'm going to show you guys some of my tattoos and stuff that I'm working on, because I do tattoos, and I'm working on 2 songs right now as well. I need a beat. I need a really good hip-hop rap beat from one of my songs. So if anyone that watches this in the future ends up wanting to help me and contribute a beat for the song, that would be awesome. so much stuff here that I've been working on. Look at this, you guys. This is all my like work for like the channel and my music and everything. Like, look at all this research for the channel, stuff like that. All my music, all my tattoo work. It's all organized into different sections. Like, I got like my tattoo stuff, my channel stuff, my music. So like, I got stuff like this that I do like big projects. We'll sit there and we'll like do projects on like different jails and stuff like that. Me and my girl. Jails that aren't like necessarily in Canada. So we do all kinds of stuff like that. Anybody that just joins the chat now, anything you guys want to talk about, any kind of topic, this is for you guys, man. So just let me know what you guys want to speak on, and we'll speak on it. Also, let me know who the hell's in here. Gotta know who's in here. I'm gonna show you guys some of these tattoos that I've been working on. I haven't got to finish it yet because I'm doing it on my own self. Right? I want to do when we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna tattoo maybe a little tiny YouTube play button. Okay, so I did all this, but right now I'm working on. Sorry guys, this might be a little. Now I'm working on this. Okay, it's not done at all. I just went over it for the first time really quick, and I was actually really hammered when I was doing it. And then I'm gonna do the Scream guy. He's not even close to being done. It's just basically his face. Alright, and then you guys know what the Scream guy looks like, right? But yeah, I've done all this on myself. I've done all my own tattoos and stuff that you can see all this. This is all from me doing my own tats all the way up my left arm, right? But this arm here, I can't really do because I'm right-handed. So you can see I don't have many on this side because of my my tattoo ability right here is my right hand. Sorry about I need to get a better camera. You know, sorry about the movement. I hate when I do that because I always watch it back and it ends up being really, really like shaky, and I don't really like that because I know it bothers you guys. And I don't want to do that. Oh yeah, so like this is what basically I want. The Scream dude, right? I've got stuff like this with the jail bars in the eyes. You know. This one here is one of my better. Jason. Okay. And then Freddy. Check this out. Don't worry about the glove, but just the actual face and stuff. The glove I drew in 5 minutes. The face I took a long time on. So there's the face. Yeah, don't worry about the. So this is what I took a long time on. Check that out. Freddy's hard to draw, man. Yeah, there's Freddy. Real hard to draw, dude. Freddy's a freaking burn victim. He's really messed up. But yeah, as you guys can see, I got all the Nintendo stuff here. I wanted to add on this little chain chomp dude. Right, that I drew like somewhere over here with the Nintendo stuff. Right. I did Baby Boop on my girlfriend's leg right here, holding a heart with my name on it. I think I have the Betty Boop, actually. I can show you guys that. Oh, this is on my leg. I did this for my leg. Just a skull with a bandana. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you guys might like this little... You might like this little bit. I'm not a professional drawer or anything, bro. I'm just... It's just average, you know? I'm not saying that I'm an amazing drawer or anything. I like to do it. It's my hobby, you know? It's not anything I do for, like, money or I don't do it for money. I don't do it for like bragging rights. I just do it so I don't have to pay money, because I don't really want to pay money for tattoos. So I bought this stuff myself and started trying to teach myself, because I always draw when I was in jail, teach myself how to draw. So this is what is on my girlfriend's leg. I did this on my girlfriend's leg. You did the Mario ink? Yeah. And I did this huge, colorful baby boop on her, all red with like a blue jacket, black skirt, black hair, blue eyes, gold earrings, pink top, black stockings, garter belt, and everything. It looks a lot better on her leg because it's all colored in and stuff like that. But yeah. That's on my girlfriend's leg, like a hole from her knee up to her, like up to the top here, like from here to the knee. Sort of how it's like your wrist to your elbow, the knee to there. Sort of like learning, Tattoo equipment. I've been doing it all myself. There's this is the stencil paper and stuff like that. Yeah, this one was I did that one. Skulls and stuff. This one, I'm not gonna do, but this was just like a joke for fun. So this is the one on my arm that I still gotta finish. The little tattoo bunny thing. Okay. That's right here, or whatever. It's not done at all. All I did was the outline on it, and I ran out of black ink. So that's why it's kind of faded. It just started, and I ran out of the black ink, so I stopped. Because it was right after I had just done this. Right? The Scream guy. But there's nowhere really for me to reach anymore. Because I've done like my legs and stuff. I did a big Wu-Tang symbol right here. And when I first started tattooing, I friggin' started right here on my knee with like a star. And then a little dollar sign. Just to make sure that if I tattoo somebody, I don't want to mess it up. Sick drawings. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. But yeah, I have a whole bunch more, but I don't want to bore you guys. But yeah, man, so if we get 1,000 subs, I'm going to be tattooing the freaking play button on there. Oh, this is what... Check this out. I did this in jail for my girl. This is an envelope that I sent home. I always used to do the teardrops. And like the barbed wire and stuff. But yeah, man. I'm working on my song, Pretty Girl. I need a beat. Yeah, we got the merch store set. I made a lot of merch. We got all kinds of different designs. There's 5 of us here, guys. Who else is in the chat, man? Bruce ain't the only one here. Where's Mitch? Where's everybody? Everybody's over on Cuzzo's Live, eh? Okay, guys. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come up with a wicked name for the channel, okay? Or not for the channel, but for the channel subscribers. Okay? We need a name for the gang of subscribers. We really do. And we're gonna come up with a name for you guys. So we're gonna run some names by. What do you guys think of Free Up Gang? The Free Up Gang. Freedom is a must. Stay free and free up. Stay free and free up gang. I don't know. See, I'm not good at coming up with names for things, That's why I've always asked you guys. Because of blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this is about Tyak. Okay. While you're sitting here waiting, I can read you guys some stuff here, just research and stuff, okay? About the Don Jail, page 1. Don Jail was built between 1838 and 1838 and 1864. Okay? There was a new wing. A new wing was being built in 1950. The Don Jail is a holding facility holding short-term for prisoners who are generally either waiting trial or sentencing. When the Don Jail was built, they had no plumbing. The guards have given a bucket to use as a toilet. My dad actually went through that. My father was in the Don Jail when they actually did that shit with the bucket. No toilet. I swear to you. He used to tell me stories like that when I was a kid about how he was in the Don Jail and there was no toilets. Okay? So I know that's true. The size of the cells, 1 meter wide, 25 meters deep, and just over 3 meters high. They were only meant for one inmate. Don Jail was 130 inmates over capacity, 504 inmates. Both inmates and guards were always in danger. Do not talk to guards. Okay, that's page 1 on the Don Jail. A little bit of research and background information. Right? And then this one is Tyack. Okay? Because of the Judge Brian Wagon found out about this beating and others knowing guards don't care about turn a blind eye away from the fights, Judge Brian Wagon is applied on how and what goes on at the Toronto Young Offender Detention Center, which is Tyack. Okay? Judge Brian ruled that the beatings of this young offender at Tyack entitled this young offender to have an absolute discharge on several charges, which include mischief, theft for cars. Let him go. Young offender was homeless, living on the streets, which led him into trouble. He got sent to Tyack Detention Center for 10 days until pre-trial. Young offender got all charges thrown away. He does not have to go back to Tyack because the kid was beaten so severely when he went to court. The judge seen all the marks on this kid. Okay, that's how bad Tyack was back in the day. It was like kids would go to court and be so severely beaten that the judge would feel bad for some of these kids and let them go. That is nuts. I've never heard of that before. But that's why you got to do some of this research, because even me, I've been in all these places and I don't even know everything about these places. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it doesn't hurt to do a little bit of research. So this is the second page of the Don. Was Tyack more savage than the other spots? Yeah. Tyack was like the JIT camp. Like, you know when you hear about those Florida JIT camps and stuff like that? That's basically what it was. It's a YO. It's a JIT camp. It's really bad. I'd say it's on the same level as the Don Jail. It's not a... I'd say Tyack was worse than the Lindsay Jail. It was worse than Penetang. It was on the same level as Maplehurst. It was worse than Maplehurst. It was on the same level as like the West Detention and the Don Jail. It was in that category. It was one of the more treacherous ones, for sure. Okay, this is the second page about the Don Jail, page 2. Important rules for surviving in prison in the Don Jail. Respect other inmates. To respect basically means do not say or do anything to another inmate. When walking by the inmate's cells, keep walking straight ahead. Never look or go into an inmate's cell. That could cost you your life. Okay? Do not get involved in any gangs. Do not do drugs. Also means if you see inmates do drugs, just look away. Mind your own business. Do not gamble. Gambling could get you in trouble and hurt badly. Do not get involved with homosexual activity. Never tell what the inmates do, which means if you see a fight, keep your mouth shut, which you do. If you do, you will be called a rat, and you have to go to protective custody. Okay? So there's some stuff there. List of Toronto gangs. Okay? I got a list of Toronto gangs here that we can go over while we're waiting for people. Alright. Page 1. We got the list of Toronto gangs. We got 5 Point Generals, 5PG. Operates in the area of Weston Road and Lawrence Avenue, West. They have conflict with the Gators. The Gators were blamed for 8 homicides this year. Okay, Eglinton West Crips operate in the area of Keel Street and Eglinton Avenue West gang. Okay, Project Originals. Alexandra Park Public Housing Project near Dundas Street and West. Dundas Street West and Spadina Avenue. You got the gangs rivalry. They rival with Regent Park Sick Thugs. Okay? Thugs, Regent Park, Canada's oldest housing project. So Sick Thugs are Regent Park's Canada's oldest housing project gang. Is Sick Thugs. The Regent Park Sick Thugs gang. Okay? They're the oldest government housing project street gang in Canada. Okay? They were the first street gang in Canada. Okay? Dawes Road Crips, based in a low-rise apartment buildings on Dawes Road in between Victoria Park and Danforth Avenue. Okay? Jamestown, Doomstown Crips, operate in a low-income housing complex in Rexdale. The gang is also known as the Doomstown Crips. Okay? Driftwood Crips. Driftwood Court near Jane and Finch. This is the Jane and Finch gang. Okay? Then you got Galloway Boys, based around Kingston and Galloway. The Gators. In 2009, Gators were involved in a turf war with 5PG, which is 5 Point Generals. We got Falstaff Crips, which is also on Jane Strip. 3 buildings on Falstaff Avenue in the Jane and Highway 401 area. We got Vaughan Road Bloods. Bloods were using the Boss Jamaican bar located at 423 Vaughan Road. We got Mount Olive Crips, named after the housing project on Mount Olive Drive off Kipling. They are feuding with the Jamestown. And this is all public knowledge. All the Metro Toronto Police know about this. The GTA, everybody knows about this. This is all stuff I got off the internet, off public websites. Okay, so don't think that I'm fucking ratting people out here. This is not ratting anything out. This is just stating the different gangs in Toronto. Just like when people go and talk in LA and in the States and go on about the rolling 60s, that they got the rolling the 20s, the 30s, the rolling 40s, 50s, 60s. When they talk about all that in LA, they're not, it's not ratting. They're just talking about a specific gang. You're not really just, I just want everybody to know that, okay? This is okay to talk about. Alright, Toronto gangs. Eglinton West Crips, Keel Street and Eglinton Avenue West gang. Project, oh, I read this already, didn't I? Whoopsie. Okay, we got Young Buck Killers. This is Jane and Finch, which is YBK, right? Then there's a lot more. A lot more. Supposedly, this is the 10 most dangerous gangs in the world right here. This top 10 list that I made, that I researched. Let's see. This isn't in any order, though. This is just the top 10 supposedly deadliest gangs in the world. You do any time with any of those GU guys? Yo, Stefan, Stucky, what up, bruh? What do you mean, those GU guys? Big up Jane and Finch in the house. Stucky! Jane and Finch, what's up, fams? What are you saying? Was I in there with any of those guys? Oh, yeah, I was in there with a lot of those guys. I was in there with the Gators. I was in there with the 5PGs. I was in there with the Falstaff Crips, 5PG Crips. I was in there with a lot of blood sets. I was in there with a lot of them, man. The places I was in was gangland, so you're gonna be in there with all of them. Bidwiz watching the fights. Yeah, boy, Bidwiz. That's what I'm saying. That's how I used to do all my time, bro. I sit there and play Bidwiz, dog, you know? That's how I did a lot of my time. And that's why I want to make a little video about what my programming used to be. Like, I'd wake up in the morning, okay, I'd eat breakfast, then I would go and I'd do my little trading for morning juices. I'd get a bunch of morning juice. Then I would go and play Looty for morning juice with the Mandem. Then I would go make a phone call to my gal. Then lunchtime, and then I would go play Bidwiz until dinner. Maybe some more Looty. Basically, Looty, Bidwiz, or poker. Whatever's going down with the Mandem. And I'd be right there, man. I'm playing cards all day with the guys, bro. You know what I mean? And that's basically all you can do to keep your mind, like, off of things, you know? Because you keep your mind on the cards. Sick, bro. Been seeing you from day one. Keep doing you, man. Appreciate that. Up top, Northside Jane all day. Bless. Yeah, bro. Bless for sure. Respect. 100%. I'm glad I got supporters in Toronto because, you know, it's good to have supporters in your own backyard. And, you know, we need to get the hip-hop scene come together here in Toronto so we can all make it out the mud, you know what I'm saying? We don't need to be fucking killing each other and shit every time someone gets fucking up on the charts, you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's fucking freaky, man. It's like people don't want to get on the top of the charts in T-Dot because every time someone tops the charts, they get fucking shot. You know? I don't know, man. I just think we could do so good. Like, we could do like what LA does, man, but we could do that in Toronto here. We don't need Drake. We don't need none of that. If we all came together, all of our, say, all the different sets come together, or at least a bunch of them, we could do this, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't even have to be like all Crip or all Blood. It just, obviously it's not going to be enemies. Like, obviously it's not going to be like up top Jane and down bottom, you know what I'm saying? Because I know those two are, that's a line drawn there, right? And then we also got beef with like Rexdale, right? So I don't know. We don't got beef. I don't got beef with Rexdale, but they got beef with Rexdale. So it's like Jane and Finch hates Rexdale. Rexdale hates Jane and Finch. You know? But I personally think there's good people from everywhere, bro. I think there's good people from everywhere and there's bad people from everywhere. There's good guys from everywhere and there's just guys that just want to see death, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think, okay, fighting is good to get your problems out, and then after the fight's over, you guys both go your separate ways, and, you know, at least both people are alive at the end of the day. Do you know what I'm saying? I believe that's the way we should work our problems out, in fist fighting, not shooting, dog. No more shooting, guys. That's what I'm trying to preach on this channel to these young gang members that are 13, 14, 15, like how I was growing up. You think that shit's cool right now, and you think you can get away with it because you're so young and shit like that, and you don't think you're going to do a lot of time, but more and more times they're starting to charge you guys as adults. You guys are getting the life and all that, and life times 2, life times 3. You know, it's a friggin' sad thing, man, when you see 13-year-olds killing each other every day. I don't like it. I want to see our young ones fucking do good. Okay, yeah. So the 10 most dangerous gangs here in Canada, or in the world, okay? MS-13. Okay, this isn't in any order. Okay, this is just like supposedly I researched on the internet what the not what I'm saying. This is what the internet says the 10 most dangerous gangs in the world is. So we got MS-13. Without a doubt, MS-13 is the most ruthless and deadliest gang in the world. They were started in California. They have more than 70,000 members. Mara, so I don't know how to pronounce that, makes all of these other gangs seem like foolish people selling drugs. MS. Oh, okay, MS. That's the long name for it. Mara Salvatrucha. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm no disrespect. Known for drug smuggling, black market gun sales, theft, contract killing, human trafficking, and assault, especially on law enforcement. They don't care about any kind of victims, even kids and women. I don't know if that's true. That was the internet that said that. That wasn't me. That was a direct quote that I took off the internet. So if you're an MS-13, anybody, don't come after me. Okay, that wasn't from what I said. And we got Latin Kings. They are the biggest organized Latin gang in the world. Latin King Street Gang was formed in Chicago in the 1940s. At first, members were mostly Puerto Rican, but today the gang is dominated by Mexicans. Although they aren't as violent as many of the other gangs, they do engage in a fair share of illegal money-making activities, including contract killings. Crazy, bro. Trust me. Okay, we got, what do we got? Okay, Crips. Crips is an African-American gang which were founded in the Los Angeles, California in 1969. They started as a local gang and turned into one of the biggest crime groups in the world. They are known for wearing blue clothes and carrying blue bandanas. It is believing that they have 30,000 to 35,000 members. They are extremely bitter rivals towards the Blood Gang. They are known to be involved in murders, robberies, and drug dealing, also with famous Crip walk dance. This is all the internet, okay? This is just me researching on the internet what it would say. Okay, the 10 most dangerous gangs in the world. Okay, this is what this is. I'm just anything. If you guys want to talk about anything else, you guys just let me know. I'm just doing this just so you guys aren't bored while we wait for other people. We got the Yakuza. The traditional Japanese gang members of Yakuza gang are required to cut all ties with their family to prove their loyalty to the gang boss. It is told that they have more than 102,000 members in the world. Damn. Now we got the Bloods. Okay. Famous Los Angeles gang, founded in 1972 as a club, also known as the biggest rivals of Crips. They are known with their red clothes and bandanas. The gang is separated into sets, which have their own tactics, especially when it comes to recruiting their members. Identify themselves through various gang indicators, such as colors, clothing, symbols, tattoos, jewelry, graffiti, language, and also hand signs. Okay, 18th Street Gang is also known as M18, as a ruthless criminal organization started in LA, California. It is believed that they have more than 65,000 members in 120 cities. They are rivals with the Bloods, MS-13, and the Crips. They have brutal rules like 18 seconds beatings by their gang fellows to show proper respect to a gang. Okay. Important rules for surviving in prison. Oh, I already read that to you guys. North American prisons. The 52 penitentiaries, often known as prison in Canada, are operated by the federal government and are for those who have been sentenced to serve more than 2 years in custody. Okay, 2 years or less, we stay in open custody. But the thing is, that's only if you're sentenced. If you're not sentenced, you could be in open custody. You could be in provincial jail for fucking 3, 4, or 5 years, okay? So don't let them fool you, okay? It's not always just 2+. So there's a lot of details there we got there. We got into a lot of details. See, these are my girl goes on the computer and researches stuff for me and writes it all down for me. Like this stuff. I have never read it before on the channel. These 50 videos I put up were just all off my mind. But I figured we're on a live stream here and I wasn't doing nothing. I was showing you guys all my paperwork and work and stuff. So I might as well read a couple of these that my girl wrote out. They're pretty detailed. List of prisons in Canada. This is a list of prisons and other secure correctional facilities in Canada, not including local jails. In Canada, all offenders who receive a sentence of 24 months or greater must serve this sentence in it. Okay, we already know that. Prisons in the Prairie. Bowden Institution is a minimum medium men's. Brandon Correctional Center is a medium. Buffalo Sage for women, Edmonton, Alberta. Calgary Remand Center. See, I don't know about a lot of these jails because I'm from Ontario. Now we got Edmonton, Alberta. Canada Forces Service Prison. Dremheller Institution. Edmonton Institution. Edmonton Institution for Women. Edmonton Remand Center. Damn, Edmonton's got a lot of prisons. Fort Smith Correctional Complex. Grand Kosh Institute. Okay, all these are federal. Okay, except for Fort Smith Correctional Complex is Territorial Northwest Territories Correctional Complex Service. Okay, we got South Mackenzie Correctional Center, Saskatoon Penitentiary, Rockwood Institution, Regional Psychiatric Center, Prince Alberta Grand Council, the PAS Correctional Center, Ochichaco Spit First Nations Correctional Center, North Slave Correctional Complex, Mulner Ridge Correctional Center, and Hedgenleak Correctional Center. Okay, in Toronto, we have very easy names. Okay, Collins Bay, Joyceville, Millhaven, okay, Kingston, and the Shoe. So Edmonton and the Prairie provinces, I got some pretty weird, crazy names for their jails. I never knew about all that because I don't go out in those parts of Canada. Canadian prisons. Okay. Got a whole list of maximum and mediums here. Neighbors Correctional Center, Central North Correctional Center, also known as Central North Correctional Center, also known as Penetang Jail, is a maximum security provincial jail built in 2001 and houses 1,184 offenders in both remanded and sentenced custody. Yeah, a lot of the places I've been in are supermax, bro. Or is a maximum security provincial jail. Yeah, I've been in all the maximum securities, bro. So to you people in the States that call it a 4-yard or a high level or max or whatever, that's the only jails I've ever fucking been in was a max, right? Talk about all this pussy shit, minimum and camps and shit like that. We don't go to them places, bro. They don't allow violent offenders in sentence side. They don't allow me over the sentence side, period. Penetang jail among provinces most violent. New statistics show. Okay, here we go. Penetanguishene jail among province's most violent new statistics show Ontario jails are in the midst of a surge of cell block violence that suggests the province's overcrowded correctional system is simmering with tension. Figures obtained by the Canadian press under Freedom of Information reveal there were about 3,000 reported prisoner-on-prison assaults in 2012 to 13, or 8 attacks a day, up almost one-third from the 2,300 attacks 5 years earlier, and the number of times guards used physical force against inmates had almost doubled, reaching some 1,500 incidents from 800 in 2008 and 2009. Penetanguishene Jail was identified as one of the 6 in the province with more than 200 prisoner-on-prisoner attacks. Okay? So that's all you guys that say Penetang soft. It ain't soft. Okay. What I want to let you guys know is, though, the reason I was talking about in the 2012 and 13 is because that's when I stopped doing time. I did all my time in those from 2000 to 2013, okay? Basically, those times. 2015, maybe at the latest. This is probably the last time I was ever in there, okay? I've been good. Turn my life around. The Canadian prison system is a broken institution. Canadian prisons are extremely dangerous. The list notes that 5 murders occurred in Canadian prison last year, making the homicide rate in our prison 20 times higher than in Toronto. In a year, force was deployed more than 2,000 times, while 60% of prison staff was subject to physical violence. Canadian prisons are filled with gangs, many of which perpetrate violence and are involved in the prison drug trade. As reported by the correctional investigator, there is no strategy that specifically and intentionally aims to prevent sexual violence in Canadian federal penitentiaries. The prison system is racist, with 12,500 inmates in federal prisons. Investigating Canadian prisons, the Senate Committee on Human Rights is studying the human rights of prisoners in the federal correctional system to investigate access to mental health treatment, the effect of segregation, and the over-representation of minorities. Okay. Most popular prisons in Canada: Millhaven, Kingston, Special Handling Unit, which is the SHU, Don Jail, Maplehurst Correctional Center, Maplehurst Correctional, Central North Correctional, Edmonton Institution, Bordeaux, Kent Institution, and British Columbia Penitentiary. Okay? And then we got a whole bunch of more maximums here. We got Donnacona Institution, Port Carter Institute, Regional Reception Center, Collinsville Institution, I don't even know how to pronounce these, man. Bordeaux Prison, Federal Training Center. I don't know how to pronounce a few of those right there. So what are you guys saying, man? Stucky, what are you saying, dog? Here we go. Jail information, okay? The rise in violence comes alongside growing overcrowding in Ontario jails, which with almost half above capacity last year. Another recent high that's seen 3 inmates locked in cells meant for 2. all the time 3 to a cell, dude. They're always trying to jam 3 guys in a cell. 3 guys in a cell. Yeah? Well, me and my cellies would not let the third person in there. We tell the COs, yo, you put a third guy in here, he's going to be going out on his head. Nothing against the guy, you know what I'm saying? We just try to tell them that so they don't put them in there. But 90% of the time, they won't put a third person in a server cell. So that's one good reason. Or a TV cell. I wasn't in a server cell in the Don jail, but I was in a TV cell. So I was lucky. I didn't have to have a third person in my cell. Luckily, because there was guys that were on mattresses. Pretty much every cell that wasn't a TV cell was a mattress on the floor. And the only TV cells was 16, 11, 7, and 3. And then the cells beside those cells were like somewhat TV cells because they could still see from their cell, but they couldn't see from their bunk. I had a cell that you could see from your bunk with the remote. I had the remote. Jail information. The rise in violence comes alongside... Well, there was 4 TVs, 4 remotes, okay? The rise in violence comes alongside growing overcrowding in Ontario jails, blah, 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 blah. With almost half... Okay, we said that. Last year, another recent high meant for 2. Okay, sorry. Central North Correctional Center, Provincial Correctional Facilities, Institutes and Programs, Central North Correctional Center, 1501 Fuller Avenue, Penetanguishene, Ontario, Correctional Services, Facilities, Detention Centers, Elgin, Middlesex Detention Center, 711 Exeter Road, London, Ontario, capacity 450 inmates. What are young offender institutions? Okay. Young offender institution are for people aged 15 to 21. People under 18 are held in different buildings, secure training centers, give 30 hours of education and training a week following a school day timetable. Being charged with a crime, youth and criminal law. People 18 years old or older who break the law are adults and have to go to adult court. There is a special law for young people aged 12 to 17. It is called the Youth Criminal Justice Act. People have the right to be protected from young people's crime. Young people who break the law need to understand that what they did is wrong. List of prisons in Ontario, in Canada, and in Nunavut. Wow, Baffin Correctional. That's in Nunavut. Yeah, I got a bunch of jails here that are in like Northwest Territories and Nunavut. Nunavut Women's Correctional. Magikark. Kuglukuk. Center. Sorry, I don't know how to speak Indian, guys, or Eskimo. Baffin Correctional Center. Yeah, this is like Eskimo area. Northwest Territories. And Nunavut and Yukon Territory. You feel me? Beaver Creek Institution in Gravenhurst. I heard that was a bunch of fucking pedophiles in there. Same thing with Workworth. Don't ever go to Workworth. Don't ever go to fucking Beaver Creek. I heard from friends of mine that did a lot of time, and guys that have done a lot of time in the pen. Fucking Beaver Creek and Workworth are for fucking pedos, bro. Okay? Anybody that's real goes to Joyceville or Collins Bay. Okay? Or Millhaven. Collins Bay Institution. Bath Institution. Beaver Creek Institution. Okay, Collins Bay is in Kingston, Ontario. It opened in 1930. Security classification, we got minimum, medium, and max at Collins Bay. We got Beaver Creek Institution. Its classification, it opened in 1961. Okay, it doesn't have see, it's minimum. It's not even medium, max, or minimum. It doesn't even have a fucking level. It's fucking for pedos. So we got Bath opened in 1972. See, I'm giving some straight facts here. Grand Valley Institution for Women in Kitchener, Ontario opened in 1997. That's a minimum slash medium for women. Joyceville Institution in Kingston, Ontario, that opened in 1959. Classification, okay, and you got eight minimum cells, and then you got your classification and your max. Millhaven Institution opened in 1971. Maximum, okay, for men. Regional Treatment Center. Death penalty for minors. What state, if allowed? Okay, so this is states that still have the death penalty for minors. Death penalty for minors. What states are allowed and what states are not allowed? Okay. Rhode Island, no. You're not allowed to give the death penalty to young offenders. South Carolina, yes. 16 to 18 years old, you're allowed to get the death penalty. Okay. South Dakota, yes. 16 years and over. Tennessee, yes. 18 years and older. Texas, Penn, yes. 17 and over. Utah, 16 and over. Vermont, no. Virginia, yes. 16 and over. Washington, yes. 18 and over. West Virginia, no. Wisconsin, no. Wyoming, yes. 16 years and older. Damn. It's a lot of freaking death penalty states still for youth, man. Damn, I didn't know there was that many for youth still. Okay, we got Alabama. This is for youth states that still have the death penalty for our youth. Okay, Alabama, yes, no age minimum for the death penalty. Arizona, yes, it's allowed for first-degree murder for 15 years and older. Arkansas, yes, for capital murder, 16 years and older. California pens, yes, if first-degree murder, 18 and over. Colorado, yes, for first-class felonies, 18 and over. Connecticut, yes, capital felony, 18 and over. Delaware, yes, 16 and older. District of Columbia, no. Florida, yes, 16 and up. Georgia, yes, 17 and up. Hawaii, no age. Idaho, yes, 16 and over. Illinois, yes, 18 and over. Death penalty for minors. What state is allowed? What states aren't? What age? Indiana, yes, 18 and over. Iowa, no. Kansas, yes, 18 and up. Kentucky, yes, 16 and up. Louisiana, yes, no minimum age requirement. Maine, no. Maryland, yes, 18 and over. Massachusetts, no. Michigan, no. Minnesota, no. Mississippi, yeah, 16 and up. Missouri, yeah, 16 and up. Montana, yeah, 18 and up. And Nebraska, yeah, 18 at time of crime. Okay? So those are the stipulations on our youth for death penalty. And I got a few more states here, bear with me. And then anything you guys want to talk about, you guys just say it in the chat and we'll talk about it. Okay, Nevada, yes, 16 and older. New Hampshire, yes, 17 and older. New Jersey, yes, 18 and older. New Mexico, I can get information on. New York, yes, first-degree murder, 18 at a time of crime. North Carolina, yes, 17, no minimum age for first-degree murder. North Dakota, no. Ohio, yes, 18 and up. Oklahoma, yes, 16 and up. Oregon, yes, 18 and over. Pennsylvania, yes, 16 and over. So there's the states' death penalty for our youth requirements, if they can get the death penalty in certain states or not. And I believe in all of Canada, the youth cannot get death penalty, and adults cannot get the death penalty anymore. So that's why I'm reading that, so you guys can know the difference between Canada and America. And America goes state by state. Each state has its own law. So you really got to be careful in the states. You really got to look at your your state law. When you live in the States, you really have to know what laws are what in what states, because it's not like Canada, where for the most part, each law kind of is for Canada-wide. For the most part. Right? So anything you guys want to talk about, what up? We also got Canadian gangs, Aboriginal gangs, Tandridge Crips, Togan Crip Gang, Trethwaite Gangster Crips, Von Road Vice Lords, Uzi Crew Crips, okay, Markham Dragons. We got Triads. We got lots of gangs in Canada and Toronto. So I don't understand why America thinks we're like soft and we don't have gangs and we're just out in the middle of nowhere. We're Eskimos. Ain't true. Okay, that's nothing. Don't flush the toilet through the night. It makes too much noise. Don Jail had 2 executions that were men in 1962. The 2 men were hung to death, and they were the last ones put to death in the Don Jail. Celebrity mugshots and prison stories. Oh. You guys might like this. Celebrity mugshots and prison stories. Okay? You guys want to do that? You guys want me to read you what I got? Info here, my research. We got Macaulay Culkin on here. We got Mel Gibson. Lindsay Lohan. Paris Hilton. Alright, let's do it. Celebrity mugshots and prison stories. Mel Gibson was arrested in 2006 by police and later charged with anti-Semitism. He was captured in Malibu. Heather Locklear was struggled with alcohol addiction for years, was also sentenced to jail. She assaulted a police officer and sentenced to prison and mandatory rehabilitation. Macaulay Culkin has been known for his mischievous behavior and was jailed for illegal substances possession. The police would often found various substances in the actor's property, and so far he has paid a hefty sum of money to get out of jail for all his drug use. Lindsay Lohan. And I loved Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone as a kid, in Home Alone 1 and 2. Like, damn, he went downhill. See what drugs will do to you guys? He was like the #1 actor as a kid. Damn. Everyone loved him. Still one of my favorite movies to this day. Lindsay Lohan ended up in jail. She didn't appear in court. Lindsay Lohan ended up in jail. She didn't appear in court, and the court ordered rehabilitation clinic. As a result, she received a 90-day prison sentence, and her police photos toured the world on Clout Internet Viral.world.com. Not joking, I made that part up. Paris Hilton, a few years ago, she ended up in jail. The wealth heiress drove a car under the influence with an invalid driver's license and was caught by police. She received a 45-day in prison. Shit. Damn. Even the richest girl in the world can't get off. Damn, gee. Don't feel so bad next time you can't get off a 45-day bid. Paris Hilton can do it, so can you. Gonna do the crime, make sure you can do the time. That's all I gotta say. Hey, what else do we got here? We got the Mexican Mafia prison gang. Mexican Mafia gang has strict rules for members, including initiation rights of violent assault or murder. They do not prohibit homosex. I don't know about that. This is what the internet says. Don't quote on that last thing there. Louisiana State Prison is one of the largest correctional centers in the United States. Okay? Stateville Correctional Center is a maximum security adult male correctional center. Rikers Island Jail with an average of 10,000 inmates and approximately 10,500 staff. San Quentin State Prison in Pelican Bay. Alright, guys? Anything you guys want to talk about, you just shoot me a comment and we'll let you know. And we'll talk about it. What do we got? Some more gangs? Motorcycle clubs in Canada. Okay? Iron Order MC. King's Crew Motorcycle Club. Last Chance MC. Lobos MC. Loners Motorcycle Club. 8 chapters in Canada. Los Monterezos. Support Puppet Club for the more well-known Bandidos Motorcycle Club. Puppet Club for the more known Bandidos Club Motorcycle Club. Alberta, Edmonton, Calgary, British Columbia, New Brunswick, Fredericton, Newfoundland. Yeah, there's biker gangs everywhere in Canada. And the States. Everywhere in the world. Canadian gangs outlaw motorcycle clubs. For the largest motorcycle clubs in Canada, have chapters listed. Okay. Bacchus MC chapters. 10 total chapters in Canada. You got New Brunswick, Moncton, St. John, Alberta, Charlotte County, Newfoundland, Grand Falls, Windsor, Nova Scotia, Halifax, Route 333, Ontario, Hamilton, Chatham, Sudbury, Prince Edward Island, Kings County, Bacchus MC support clubs, Highlanders Motorcycle Club, Gladiators MC, Hells Angels chapter, charters 44 chapters in Canada with the Hells Angels. Okay? I'm not going to read you all their chapters. Okay? They got a lot. Edmonton, Calgary, Southland, Westridge, Hillside, Alberta, Nomads, Red Deer, Toronto, and so on and so forth. British Columbia, Vancouver, White Rock, Honey, Mission City, Hardside, Kelowna, West Point, British Columbia, Nomads, New Brunswick Nomads, Nova Scotia, Prospective, Keswick, Oshawa, London, Kitchener, Simcoe County, Toronto, Toronto North, Toronto East, Toronto West, Woodbridge, Niagara, Hamilton, Windsor, Brantford, Brooklyn, Ontario, Nomads, Ottawa. Okay, here we go. And that's just the Hells Angels. Holy crap, there's a lot. I'm not going to name all this. Gang Group, also known as Bebo Gang, Blood In, Blood Out Gang. The Helia crime family operating from Vaughan, Ontario, and across Toronto in the Greater Toronto Area by a family originally from Malton, Mississauga. The crime family have been raided 3 times, first in 1998 for running 16 million. Organized crime group engaged in everything from armed robberies to importing cocaine and heroin, extortion, warm-up thefts of cars, arms trafficking, fraud, contract killing, and kidnapping. Police alleged. Independent Soldiers Gang, Bali Volter Coalition, Punjabi Mafia, organized crime group alleged to control the Independent Soldiers Gang and crime across British Columbia, Alberta, Manitoba, and Ontario. Sangir crime family. 856 Gang, aggravated resistance, Albanian Mafia, Canadian Brotherhood, Greek Mafia, Irish Mob, Legion, Romanian Mafia, Russian Mafia, Soldiers of Odin, the Black Shirts, West End Gang. West End Gang, I know them. West End Gang from Toronto. And the East End Men's Gang, East End Boys, shout out to them too. White Boy Posse, Violent White Supremacist Gang is the White Boy Posse. European, Caucasian, and White Supremacist groups. Those were what I just listed. Okay. Now we got Middle Eastern, Lebanese Mafia, the Turkish Pride, London, Ontario, Kurdish Pride. Names of gangs in Canada: Italian Canadian gangs, Camiso family, Cotrino crime family, Contrura, Canadian Mafia clan, Figlamino crime family, Lupino crime family, Musteno crime family, Papilia crime family, Rizzuto crime family, and the Sidirno crime family. Damn, we got a lot of gangs in Canada, bro. Names of gangs in Canada, and these are the Punjabi gangs in Canada. Brothers Keepers Group, DHAK Group, Kang Group, also known as Bebo Gang, Blood In, Blood Out Gang, Dahalia Crime Family, Ontario and across Toronto. Okay. Punjabi Mafia. Okay, we read all that. Motorcycle clubs in Canada. Prince Edward Island, Charlottetown, Quebec, Montreal, Montreal South, Sherbrooke, Quebec City, Quebec Nomads, Saskatchewan, Saskatoon, Regina, Hells Angels Support Clubs. These are Hells Angels Support Clubs. 103 Riders MC, Bad Disciples MC, Darksiders MC, Devil's Ghosts, Evil Ones, Highlanders MC, Gatekeepers MC, Cat Sass MC, Mintras MC, Missiles MC, Niners MC, Red Devils Motorcycle Club, Rockers Motorcycle Club, Sedation Motorcycle Club, Syndicate Motorcycle Club. These are Canadian gangs that are black African Canadian gangs. Black African Canadian gangs now, okay, guys? And if anyone wants to change the subject, just let me know and I'll stop. And we'll talk about whatever you want. Canadian gangs, black African Canadian gangs, okay? G-Siders, Galloway Boys, Gangster Disciples, Ghetto Soldiers Crips, Glendower Crips, Jamestown, Doomstown Crips, Jungle City Goons, Jungle Posse, Lakeshore Crips, Mad Cows, Mother Nature's Mistakes, Mount Olive Crips, Newborn Crips, Nigerian Mafia, Aboriginal Gangs, North Preston's Finest, North Chalk Farm Bloods, Old Block Crips, Original Crescent Crips, Overbrook Crips, Pyrus, Project Originals, Queen Drives Crips, Rexdale Bloods, Rexdale Crips, Canadian gangs, Hispanic gangs, 18th Street Gang, mainly Mexicans, Salvadorians, Hondurans, Guatemalans, Latin Crips, Latin Kings, Puerto Rico, Mexican, and other Latinos. Latin Kings, MS-13, Central Americans, Vatos Locos, mainly Mexican. Italian Canadians. Camiso. Oh, okay, I already read all that. I read the Camiso, I read the Italian Mafia groups. Right, the Rizzuto, all that. Yeah, we did. Middle Eastern, okay. Lebanese Mafia and the Turkish Mafia. The Kurish Mafia, the Kurish Pride, London, Ontario. Wow, we got so many gangs here. The living conditions for inmates are allowed reasonable contact with family. I don't know what that is. We got 20 worst prisons in the world. Inmates that were hung in the Don jail. John Travis, 22 years old, hanged on February 22nd, 1872. Described as an old man. Wow, that's pathetic. Mr. Travis shot Mr. Johnson in the neck and ran off. John Williams, 49, was hanged on November 30th. Kicked his wife to death in a drunken rage. George Bennett, 32 years old, was hanged at the Don jail on July 23rd, 1880. That's how long the Don jail was open for. Robert Neal, under 20 years old, was hanged to death at the Don jail February 20th, 1888. He killed a prison guard while in jail on a theft charge. He killed a prison guard while in jail on a theft charge. Didn't a dude get killed over a bag of chips in the Don? Yeah. 100% he got killed over a bag of chips, homie. But these are people that got hung to death by the guards, by the system. Thomas Kane, 33 years old, was hanged at Don jail. I'm talking about actual, like, death penalty. I'm not talking about inmate on inmate violence or guard on inmate. I'm talking about, like, actual death penalty, court-ordered deaths. Like Harry Williams, a.k.a. August Schmidt, 40 years old, was hanged at the Don jail on April 14th, 1900. Damn. And my dad was in there. They didn't have no freaking toilets when my dad was in there. We got more lists of gangs, more top 20 worst jails in Canada. Okay, we got Gang List Canada, Caribbean gangs, Crackdown Posse, a Crips set in Montreal with members of mostly Italian origin. Downtown Posse, a Montreal Crip gang in Côte d'Ivoire, mostly of Jamaican origin. Jamaican Posse has a significant base of operations in the city of Toronto. Shower Posse operates in the Canadian provinces of Ontario, Quebec, British Columbia, Alberta, and Manitoba. The Gators, Junior Gators, Uptown Posse, a Montreal Blood gang in mostly of Jamaican origin. "20 worst prisons in the world." I doubt it. This is just what the internet says, and I don't believe this in any way. San Quentin, Black Beach Prison, Camp 22, whatever that is. El Rodeo, Mendoza Prison. Don't even know what these are. USP Florence, Pedic Island Prison, Bang Wang Central Prison, Rikers Island, the Don Jail, San Quentin State Prison, Les Santé Prison, Paris, France, and Attica Correctional Facility in New York. I don't believe those. It changes from year to year, month to month. You know, this can't even be. This can give you a ballpark, but not really, because it changes month to month, year to year. It just depends on who's on that range at what time and who's where and what, right? So, whoa, jeez, guys. Yeah, dude got killed over a bag of chips, man. It wasn't really over a bag of chips, though. It was more over the principle. The principle is like, he gambled and he didn't have money. So if he would have won the guy's money, the other guy would have been out of his canteen, and the other guy didn't even have no money to business to be gambling in the first place. You feel me? How long have we been going now? An hour and 19 minutes? Welcome to Hell, inside Canada's most cryptic prison, Baffin Correctional Center. The overcrowded prison stacked inmates in the gym ran without paper toilets for months, and ran without paper towels and ran without toilets for months, and suffered from extensive mold. Capacity built to hold 68 minimum security prisoners, holds an average of 82 prisoners with a peak 115, includes medium, minimum, maximum security inmates, as well as prisoners awaiting trial. History: operational and security concerns first identified by Office of the Correctional Investigator in 1996. Further reports followed in 2002, 06, 07, and 2012. Security violent encounters tripled between 2002 and 2012 to 185. The prison averages about 8 contraband incidents a month. That's not really that much. God. That jail had fucking unlimited incidents. Escapes from Saskatchewan Penitentiary. Oh yeah, my dad escaped from fucking Saskatchewan Penitentiary, guys. If my grandparents have the newspaper clipping, I would love to get that newspaper clipping for the channel. I would love, but my dad passed away now. But yeah, he escaped, but it wasn't a maximum security prison or anything. He just escaped from I think it was just like a medium or minimum security prison. But he escaped and he went on the run for a few years, and then he turned himself in and finished his time. But yeah, he was in the streets. He was on the run in California and all that. My dad was crazy. Escapes from Saskatchewan Penitentiary. Carrie Henry, 28, was reported to have escaped with an unnamed inmate from maximum security unit at the Saskatchewan Penitentiary. In the 70s and 80s, Carrie Henry was recaptured very quickly. The unnamed inmate was not caught for many, many years. That was my dad. In 2019, 11/25, a 36-year-old offender escaped from the minimum security unit at Saskatchewan Penitentiary in Prince Albert. Sunday night, James Fred Catras was reported missing. The worst jails in the world: United States Penitentiary Administrative Facility, ADX, Rikers Island Prison, USA, Mendoza Prison, Argentina, Diyarbakir Prison, Turkey, La Sabineta Prison, Venezuela, Terre Haute, USA, San Quentin State Prison, USA, and Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Allegations of worsening conditions at you should do a first day in episode. I seen something similar on Netflix. First day in, last day out. All right, I could check that out. I could do an episode on that, bro. Sure, for sure. Anybody here in the chat? Where are you guys from? Where are the other three from? Where are the other two from? What are you guys saying, man? Say something in the chat, yo. You know what? We gotta give my boy from Jane and Finch Alright? Homeboy from Jane and Finch is now a mod eater. Steven Stuckey, if you're still here in the chat, do a comment and you'll see your new wrench. Why'd you retract your message, Bruce? I thought that was a good idea, homie. First day in, last day out type thing. I can do that for you. I'll do an episode like that, bro. I guess Steven's gone, eh? Alright. Allegations of worsening conditions at Lindsay Super Jail made while active COVID cases drop. Okay? Prolonged lockdowns, increasingly unsanitary living conditions, and a lack of availability of COVID-19 vaccines for inmates are among allegations worrying all loved ones that have someone residing at the Central East Correctional Center in Lindsay during the outbreak. Garbage are piling up in inmates' cells and on the ranges with no removal. Inmates are starting to see a bug infestation. Inmates are stayed 4 to 6 days without get out to shower until when they are let out. Inmates are living amongst filth with the inability to contact the outside world, being locked up in their cell. Ministry of the Solicitor General says it would be inappropriate for the ministry to address the situation. The ministry and the warden are saying they were aware of the jail having bugs at CECC. Dang, yo, it's getting bad with COVID. Feel so sorry for these guys that are in jail nowadays with COVID, bro. You think jail's bad? Imagine being in there with fucking COVID. But then again, COVID's the reason why a lot of guys are getting out, too. So it's kind of like a 50-50, right? It's like, damn, it's helping guys get out, but it's also killing guys. The West Detention, Southwest. Okay? Inmates are telling what the condition of the jail is. Overcrowding, prolonged lockdowns at the facility. Because of staff shortages, inmates are locked up in their cell for 5 days without getting to shower. 3 inmates in a cell made for only 2 people. Cells are infested with bed bugs, infested with ants and cockroaches. Okay? 48 inmates in a range meant for 32 inmates. Damn, that's a lot. Inmates say it doesn't matter how much you clean your cell, it stinks like garbage in cells and on range. Because they're not removing garbage. Inmate clothes are all dirty. Laundry has only been done 1 time in an entire month. When inmates are allowed out for 30 minutes, there are so many fights over phone, over shower. Inmates say if they were unlocked more, there would not be as many fights. And that is true. I believe that. I seriously do believe that. Prisons by country. Europe has 5 prisons around the country. Okay, and I named them. Finland has 26 prisons, of which about half are open institutions. Official statistics showed on average 3,500 places. France, 194 prisons in main seized territories. Germany, 194 prisons, 19 open institutions, 80,214 places. Official statistics showed. Ireland, there are more than 14 prisons, operating capacity of 4,106, daily average number of prisoners in custody, 3,881. So Jesus, the freaking Irish jails are got 4,000 people. Jails in Canada. We already did that. Obviously, that was written down more than once. Wentworth Detention Center, Hamilton, Ontario. I think that's the one I'm talking about. I called it Workworth. Beaver Creek and Wentworth. I think those are serious fucking hound jails, guys. I'm pretty sure. This was a lot of my friends from the pen when I was in jail. A lot of guys would come from like Joyceville and Collins Bay, and they would tell us about guys from Workworth and Beaver Creek. Those are camps that guys go to that are like child molesters. And if you go there, if you even threaten them with that child molester, they'll kick you out of there. Who wants to be in a jail like that, right? Vanier Center for Women in Milton, Ontario. So Media Max, Southwest Detention Center, Maidstone, Ontario. Toronto South, Toronto. We got Sarnia Jail, St. Lawrence Valley in Ontario. These are all in Ontario, Ottawa, Rockville. Carleton Detention, Ontario Correctional Institute. North Bay Jail, Niagara Detention Center. I think that's in Niagara Falls. And that's in North Bay, the North Bay Jail. And Ontario Correctional Institute is in Brampton. That's a pretty bad one, too. Brampton's pretty bad. A lot of guys from Brampton, though, I believe, go to the Hearst. Jane and Finch go to the Hearst. Hamilton, all them places. Central East Correctional Center, Lindsay, Ontario, opened up in 2002, I guess. And I freaking started spending all kinds of time in that place when it opened up. Penetang opened in 2001, same thing with that place. Maplehurst Correctional Complex opened in 1975. I don't know when the new part opened up, but when that new pod opened up that looks like Lindsay and Penetang, it's like deja vu, man. All three jails look identical, and I kept going to all three of them. So you can imagine what I felt like when all three jails look identical. Fuck, you think you're in the same place all the time. You're like going cuckoo. Alright, Ottawa, Carlton Detention Center. Southwest. Stratford, Sudbury Jail, Thunder Bay Correctional Center, Toronto East Detention Center, Toronto South Detention Center, Vanier, Brookside Youth Center, Cecil, Donald Ducks Youth, Justice Road Letter, Roy McCurry Youth, and Sprucedale Youth. Alright, we did it. What you guys saying, man? What do you guys want to know? What do you guys want to do? The more I get to know you guys, the more you guys can get a wrench, dog. So you guys gotta make comments, man. Don't just make Bruce comment all the time. All my regulars didn't show up today. I'm mad. All the guys with the wrenches never showed up. That's alright. Can't show up to everyone. But once I get this going and it's a weekly thing, I want you guys to know this is going to be a weekly thing every Saturday. So you guys will know where to come hang out on Saturday. We can shoot the shit. We can do anything you want. We can talk about whatever. We can smoke. You can drink your drinks. We can do whatever, man. We're going to have lots of fun, man. This is going to be a family. We're going to get to know each other. The more we talk, the more we get to know each other, and the more we're going to be like a family. You know, freedom is a must. Alright? What do you guys want to talk about? You guys go check out my freaking merch store, bro. I did a lot of work on it. Serious. And I'm going to put in the description. I'm going to put in the chat my merch store right here. Here's a freaking place you can go if you want to give a tip. During the live stream, your name will come up, the amount you donated, and whatever you want to comment, it'll come up on screen. And if you subscribe, I believe it'll pop up on screen. And this here, I want to give you guys this promo code. If you guys anyone ever wants to buy Streamlabs Prime, make sure you use this promo code to get 20% off, okay guys? Here you go. Promo code down below in the chat. There you go. There's the links. Five people in here. Who's all in here? We've been going for an hour and a half. Who's all in here? What are you guys doing? What's up, bro? Kingston in the house. Kingston. Shout out to Kingston. What are you up to, Kingston? What are you saying, bro? Where are you from? Where's everybody from? Where's everybody from? Yo, check this out. I know this is no homo, but look. Echo. I fit into my jeans again, guys. I freaking did it. I wasn't fitting into any of my jeans, bro. And now I'm back into all my jeans again. I'm back into all my drip. Because friggin' during COVID, I freaking gained so much weight, I couldn't fit into my stuff. Catch some of this Breaking Bad marathon. What's up? Oh, okay. Breaking Bad marathon, okay. I got the box sets of Breaking Bad. I used to love that show. I think I have every season except for season 1. Yeah, I love that show. Show's sick. And I like, what was that other one? Orange is the New Black, Wentworth. I like those female prison shows. I don't really like Oz or Prison Break, but I like Wentworth and I like Orange is the New Black. Those last few episodes on the last season were wicked crazy. Yeah, for real, I know. Those were cool. It got crazy, it got out of hand, man. How Walt and Jesse kept getting... It just got crazy at the end, man. Never seen any of them. Oh, okay, you're gonna like it, bro. It's sick. Once I start watching it, yeah, man, you can't stop. It's like a binge watch, the whole thing, you know? It's awesome. So what up, yo? Who's in here? Who keeps popping in and out, yo? I see we got 7 likes. Come on, guys. Smash that like for me. Let's get it up to 10 if we can. Alright? I know we can do it. We've had like 21 likes or 23 likes was our highest ever. But that wasn't a live stream. That was just a video. Yeah. Jesse's like a slave, I know. Okay. From Connecticut. Nice. Sick. Sick like that. I like having guys from the US as well, not just Canadian people. Because, you know, a lot of Canadian guys already know a lot about the stuff going on in Toronto, right? And a lot of Americans don't really know much about Toronto, and I want to update you guys on what up in Canada and Toronto, because a lot of American guys I talk to were like, "Oh, Canada, like Eskimos and igloos and shit." And I'm like, "Nah, bro, fuck." We're like fucking just as much cities and shit like as you guys, man. It looks just like the States. Like, why? Talk about like we're in friggin' farm fields and living in sticks and shit. Toronto is just north of upstate New York, right? Yeah, exactly, bro. It's exactly like New York. New York and Toronto are like a lot of like, not like the look of it, but like the atmosphere of everybody rushing, going fast, subways, quick, get on the subway, go fast, everybody in a hurry, walking down the street as fast as they can. Where you live at Toronto? Oh, I live like, I'm from downtown, but I live in North York right now. By like Yonge and Finch area. Yonge and Shepherd. North York, NY. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Toronto. I was just telling you where in Toronto. Running some Ghost of Tsushima PS5. Sick, yo. Yo, what am I playing? Bruce. That's fucking awesome. I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima too. I'm like three-quarters of the way through it. I'm not playing it at the moment, but I do have the game, and I was playing it quite a bit when I started playing it. But right now, I'm playing these games. I'll show you what games I'm playing. These are the games that I'm playing right now, Bruce. I love this game. I'm playing this game. I have all the Far Cry games, all the way from Far Cry 2, Far Cry 3. I don't have Far Cry 1, but I have Far Cry Blood Dragon, Far Cry 2, Far Cry 3, 4. I'm missing 5, and Far Cry 6. And I have Far Cry Primal. And this one. Dying Light 2. This is freaking awesome. And this is awesome. These are the ones I'm playing right now. So I'll be playing this later. I've been playing this non-stop. I play this a lot with my girl. This I really, really want to play, but I'm so far into this one, I'm almost going to beat this one. I'm like almost about to beat this. I've put in like 80 hours on this game here. Whenever I'm not working on my YouTube videos and I'm not at my real job at work and I'm not eating dinner with the family or hanging out watching TV with the family, I'm on here as much as I can. And that's usually in the middle of the night because I can't take time out of my job. I can't take time out of the YouTube content, and I can't take time away from my family. So normally I'll stay up at like 2 in the morning till like 5 a.m. playing my game. So in the middle of the night, I'm always up playing my game. But yeah, man, I really want to play. I've played this, and it's freaking awesome. I'm getting really good at it. And this year, I'm freaking playing nonstop. I love this game. And Back for Blood, I didn't end up liking Back for Blood. Back for Blood gave me this for pre-ordering it, right? Remember I showed you guys that game Back for Blood or whatever? They gave me this for pre-ordering the video game because I always pre-order my games and they give you stuff for pre-ordering, right? Well, what happened is I didn't like the game at all, so I ended up taking the game. Normally, I never do that. I normally never take my games back, but I took that game back because I was really disappointed in it. And when you take your game back, because I'm a Platinum member or an Onyx or whatever, I can take it back and trade it for and get a brand new game. I can within a week. So I have like 10 days to play it, right? And if I don't like it within like 10 days, I can bring the freaking game back, opened up and everything, played it for like 7 or 8 days, bring it back to the game store to GameStop and say, I don't like the game. I paid $79.99 for it. Comes to like $93, right? In the States, you guys pay $59.99 for the brand new games. I don't know what it comes to, probably $70. It's $20 more here. So what happens is I go back to the store and they'll give me another brand new game that just came out, brand new release for the $93, like 79 plus tax. So that's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool that when you're Onyx that they'll allow you to do that. So if it's a game that you can beat within like a week, you could probably just beat the game and then take it back and say you didn't like it. I just started gaming a bit again myself recently, mainly sports games, Madden 2K, PGA Golf. Yeah, bro, you know what? It keeps you out of trouble, you know? I noticed that. I noticed it keeps you out of trouble. It makes you not so bored when you got nothing to do and you're bored. Just go play the game instead of thinking, maybe I'll go have a beer at the bar. And next thing you know, someone mouths off to you. Next thing you know, you're socking them in the mouth and you're back in jail. You know what I mean? It's not worth it, man. I don't want to hang out with nobody. It ain't worth it. I'd just rather hang out by myself, do my YouTube thing, hang out with my YouTube family, my YouTube subscribers, you know? For real, bro. Yeah, man. Because, you know, the gaming thing, it's like when you're on serious hard drugs, you're not gonna want to game and be gaming because you're always gonna be wanting to run around and do dope, right? And when you're running around and doing all kinds of stuff like that, you're not gonna want to do drugs. But when you're change your life around and you just want to do good things and you just want to work and you just want to better your life and you want to better yourself and this and that, and you don't want to be on any hard drugs or anything like that. Like I even quit cigarettes, I even quit liquor. I quit everything, bro, except for and yeah, it's it. You know, you gotta just hang in there, man. Is a every day is a blessed day, man. You're not in jail because people don't realize when they get out, stuff starts happening, and then they're like, "Oh, I didn't get rich. I didn't do this. I didn't do that." But what you don't realize is when you're in jail, you were thinking about stuff like, "Oh, I can't wait to get out and have an ice cream. I can't wait to get out and see a girl. I can't wait to get out and make love to a woman. I can't wait to get out and hug my family. I can't." You know, those are the little things that you gotta appreciate, and the little things you gotta remember that you missed so much when you're in there. That it's to the point where it's like you don't want to friggin' mess it up, you know? You'd be like, okay, I'm gonna do the things I actually thought about while I was in there the last time, and then you move away from your area. You buy video games, you play some video games, you get a woman, you know, you work hard on your woman, you get her. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, bro. It's the best thing you can do is just move away from whoever's selling you the drugs. Move away from whoever's enabling you to do the drugs. Get the hell out of there, bro. Trust me, I beat an opioid addiction. I was the worst opioid addiction. I was doing about 10 oxy 80s a day. And I overcame it. I turned my whole life around. I beat it all. I smoked cigarettes since I was 12 years old. I freaking quit smoking cigarettes. I did that with the e-vape. You know, the e-vape cigarettes. I would start at a large tobacco percentage. I would smoke the e-vape. And then like a month later, I would lower the percentage down and kept doing that for like 6 months until it got way down to 0% nicotine. Smoked the 0% nicotine for a couple of months and then eventually just got rid of it. Didn't need it no more. Same thing with the liquor. I got bottles of liquor from my birthday and Christmases a couple years ago that I haven't even drank, that I just got in my cupboard, my liquor cabinet. And I never had a liquor cabinet before because I would always just drink my liquor, right? Now it's like I can hang on to stuff and actually have it. If a guest comes over, a relative comes over, I can pour them a glass of beer or a glass of booze or whatever. Same, I used IV for 13 years. Yeah, bro. You know, I understand your pain, and you can overcome it, brother. You can do it. Trust me, you can do it, man. If I can do it, you can do it. Trust me. I was to the point where I was so fucking bad, bro. I'll tell you guys some. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll tell you guys how bad I was because I don't want to say it before then because certain things that I did was real crazy. And you've probably done the same because you said you're the same way, but yeah, man. Just put it this way. I'd probably put it anywhere, probably done it anywhere and everywhere you could think of, except my eyeball. Alright? But you can't tell because I've been clean for so many years, you see? You know what I'm saying? See? Fucking clean as a whistle, baby. Clean as a whistle. But you know what? It feels good to be clean, man. It feels good. It's a different lifestyle. It's like you get that endorphin rush on the drugs, on the hard drugs and that, and it makes you whatever rush you feel. But there's other ways to get that rush. There's other ways to get that rush, like you block the drugs out of your head, you block it out of your mind, and then you got to figure out ways to get that rush, like what I'm doing right now with the YouTube. That's kind of a way to get the rush back with the subscribers, and the more subscribers you get, and you know, your content that you're creating. It could be like your music, like me with my music. It could be your video games. It could be women. you know, it could be pussy, you know, it could be wanting to make, it could be you want to be the best guy that can make girls come. You want to be the guy that can make girls squirt all over the place. Okay? Dedicate yourself to being that. That'll get you off that same endorphin rush when you know in your mind, oh, I can make all these girls fucking squirt all over the place, and they're gonna tell all their friends, and I'm gonna be the man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be the shit. You're gonna be the one that dresses dress swaggy, dress with their drip, have all the bitches fucking, you know what I'm saying? Certain things like that you can do, and you don't need the drugs, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to smoke a little bit of weed and this and that, it's legal in Canada now, so I just think that's so crazy that it's legal in Canada now because so many people went to jail for it and now it's legal. It's just like, that blows my mind. But now that it's legal, I guess it's just like kind of like alcohol, so everybody's just like accepting of it now, where before they weren't. So it's a lot easier just to be able to be smoke weed now. You don't have to be like calling anybody, calling a dealer, calling nobody. Just go to the damn store like you go to the liquor store and buy a bottle. Just go to the damn fucking weed dispensary and buy whatever you need. You know what I mean? What are you guys saying? Who's all in here? I know it's not just Kingston and Bruce. Where are you guys from? There's 6 of you. And I know that Bruce, Kingston, and my other boy there, Stark from Jane and Finch, they all smacked the like. So the other 3 guys that are in here, what up? What's your name? Where you from? Smack the like. And if you guys want to talk about anything specific, just let me know in the chat, man. You guys got to be more friendly, more chat. Not Bruce, not Kingston, and not the other one from Jane and Finch. Talking about the other guys that don't talk. This is a live stream. It's about me talking to you guys. So you don't just come to watch and see us talking. You guys get involved with the convo. You know what I mean? Get to know us. We're going to become a family. I'm going to live stream every single Saturday so you guys can know, okay? I got nothing to do this Saturday night. Do I want to go to the bar, risk getting drunk and getting busted? Or do I want to go drink a 6-pack and get drunk and talk shit on Eddie's stream and fucking troll him? Come troll me, fuck. Stay out of trouble, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for. I'm here to keep you out of shit. Come fucking talk shit, make fun of me, troll me. I don't give a shit as long as you're out of trouble. If you're on the other side of that keyboard talking, I know that you're okay. See what I'm saying? But yeah, I got lots of content coming for you guys, bro. Every Wednesday there's going to be a new episode, and every Saturday we're going to have a live stream. I'm going to stick to that schedule, okay? So we're going to have a solid schedule here on the channel, so everybody's going to know when a new episode's going to come out, right? Every Wednesday, right? Because my day off is Tuesday, right? So Tuesday's my day off, so that's the day I'm going to work all day Tuesday and all night Tuesday to make sure I have a video up for Wednesday for you guys every week. And then Saturday is going to be our day to go live, hang out as a family, shoot the shit like we are now. If it gets to be where there's like 5-10 people in the chat, like there's 6 now, if we can get it up to like 10 or 15 people where we're all talking and commenting, the conversation will flow good, and maybe we could even keep the live stream on for 3, 4, maybe 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? You never know. But if I gotta sit there and read a whole whack of paperwork because nobody's talking and no one's commenting and it's just my 1 or 2 guys here, then, you know, kind of defeats the purpose of the live stream, because I could have done that not on the live. You know what I mean? That could have been a regular upload. But it's all good, bro. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I really want everybody to check out that merch store though that I created. I put a lot of work into that, man. It took me over a month. It took me months to create all that. Now I designed all the clothing. Okay, I don't physically have the stuff all right here in my house. Okay, it's through Streamlabs, and I do the designing for my channel merch. And when you guys buy the merch, it helps the channel. Like when you guys buy the merch, Streamlabs gets half the money and I get half the money. So half the money goes towards paying for the material, and the stuff for Streamlabs gets their cut or whatever, and then I guess I get my percentage out of it, which is helps the channel big time. So like if you don't want to donate, if you can't afford to like donate anything, you don't need to donate. Grab a hoodie, grab something for yourself, grab a pair of shoes, grab a freaking just there's so much stuff on there. There's jackets, hats, face masks for the pandemic, everything. And the designs are pretty sick. And you know what? You don't even gotta buy none. I just want you guys to go check it out and see all the hard work I put into it. You know what I mean? I'd appreciate that. Oh, we're up to 9 likes. Appreciate it. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Okay, yo, can you guys hang on a sec? What does it say? What do you do for work, home, bro? Oh, construction, homie. Construction, just renovations, framing, painting, eaves troughs, siding, roofing, anything to do with renovations where I can get paid. Any contract that I can grab it. I do self-employed contracting, so I grab contracts as much as I can. I don't care what it is, if it's painting, if it's fixing something, if it's finished basement, anything like that, man. Vinyl siding on a house, eaves troughs, anything to do with home renovations, I can do it. I'm just going to go turn the kettle on. Hold on. I'll show you guys pictures of my work too, of some things that I've built, because I do have a bunch of pictures of stuff that I've done. I don't know where they are at the moment, but one of the pictures that I'm gonna I just went and turned the kettle on, guys, because I gotta make a coffee. Don't go nowhere. Okay, so yeah, the work I do though, I did some really, really nice porch enclosures that look like little miniature houses. They look like those tiny houses, those off-grid tiny houses. Oh, that's something I wanted to talk to you guys about too. I've always lived in a city my whole life, and I was always lived in a city, right? I've never really been out in like the forests and shit, right? Like that, right? So I watch these shows on YouTube called off-grid living and like tiny house living. This stuff blows my mind, how these people live like that, man. That would be a dream come true for me, like to go out and live in the middle of nowhere like that and still have all the power and internet and gaming and everything, and you can still do your YouTube channel and talk to your people and your subscribers because they use solar panels, and then they get like some well and they get water, and it's nuts, bro. It's crazy what they do. It's crazy, and they build it themselves. I build stuff like that regularly, like day to day, like for a living, right? So I know I can build that stuff out there, man. They go out and they find a piece of property out in the middle of nowhere. I've seen guys build their house on like a dock. This one guy was living on a freaking damn raft, and he built like a house on an ert or something. It's called an ert. It's like a big tent with like wooden frame. It blows my mind. Just look up tiny houses, off-grid living, and it's nuts. I would love to do that, like have like a couple sexy women and go move and do that. I saw that exact thing. Yeah, homie, it's fucking crazy, dog. I can't believe these people, how they do this shit. How do they live like that in the middle of nowhere like that? But it looks cool though, right? It's a lot of hard work, but once you're done all the work, damn, you'd live a nice life, you know? Got no mortgage, no fucking rent to pay. They live off the grid and just get all their own water, and damn. Wouldn't that be the life, man? That's like going back in the day, like back in our ancestor days, where all they had to worry about was just getting food and shelter. Build your own shelter and get your own food. You know, it's crazy. So you're into the sports games? That's cool. I don't mind sports games. It's just they seem like every year they come out with a new sports game, and it seems like the same as last year, and they just keep coming out with them, and they're or the same price every year, like $80. I'll get one. I get the sports games, but I don't buy them every year. I'll buy them every like 3 or 4 years because freak man, I can't afford to buy a new sports game every year. Especially when they're like pretty much the same. They don't really change from year to year. If you go back and you friggin' do it like 3 4 years later, you might see a little bit of a difference, like from NHL 15 or 14 to like NHL 20. You'll see a bit of a difference. But if you go like NBA 2K17 to NBA 2K18 for an example, you're not gonna see much of a difference, right? So I don't buy the same game every year. I'll buy it like every couple of years. But yeah, I like the sports games. They're not bad. I like the career mode where you start off as like a rookie and you go through the whole ordeal. And then you get good and then you start. So I want to play a game where you can actually make money off sports. That'd be cool. Make a sports game where like you're a rookie and you go through the whole rookie thing and become a career mode and shit. But it's all about making money, how good you do in the game, how much money you're gonna get, and then how much money you get is how much stuff you can like in the game use your money to like buy stuff. That'd be cool. To like buy cars and houses and stuff, and then like that'd be sick. See, I can come up with wicked ideas for games, but I have no clue how to like get it on paper and have someone develop it. Tokyo Ghostwire, that looks nuts. Yeah, homie, that looks crazy. You know what I really want to try? Hogwarts Legacy, and I'm not into Harry Potter, but that looks sick. Um, and then that new one, Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights. That new Gran Turismo car game. I wouldn't mind trying that out. Just I don't have extra money to go get it. I wanted that game, but I couldn't afford it. Um, there's a bunch of good games coming out. God of War. I can't wait for that God of War, the new God of War game. Ragnarok. That's the one that I'm really looking forward to. Because I beat the other God of War. 7 people in the chat. What's going on? It's live up in here. Where are you guys from? Whoever just came in the chat, let us know where you're from, man. Where are you from? What do you want to talk about? Yo, brother, I'm a God of War fan. Yeah? Yes, but I'm a God of War fan. For real? How far are you from Niagara Falls? Oh, not far at all. 2 hours. Yeah. Yeah, roughly about 2 hours. Niagara Falls isn't far at all. Oh, dang, the kettle boiled. Hold on, guys. Don't go anywhere, homies. We got 6 people in the chat. Don't go nowhere, man. All I'm doing is going to pour the hot water into my cup and mix it. All right, I'm right there. Actually, I can bring you guys over here. I can bring you guys with me. Let's grab my kettle. Sorry, guys. Coffee. Coffee, brother. Because I don't want to get tired and I need some energy. So I'm going to drink some coffee. I'm going to drink some coffee because after I get off this stream with you guys, I'm going to play some more Far Cry. Trying to get this thing straight. Yeah. I don't want that light. There we go. Yeah. Just gotta wait for it to cool down. I've been smoke those back 40 vapes hit like crazy. Yeah, homie. Fucking, oh, you tried it, eh? You tried it. I'm running low, man. I'm running low, brother. Still over the holes, though. That's the good thing. As long as it's over the little holes there, you're good. Yeah, man. You like the FF? What's the FF? What's FF? Final Fantasy? I don't mind Final Fantasy. I'm really into the Far Cry series, the Watch Dogs series, the Assassin's Creed series. God of War. Basically any like horror games. I love horror games like Friday, Dead by Daylight, all that crap. Anything to do with like jail games. Like there was this game, No Way Out. It's about breaking out of jail, and you can actually play the game with a friend, and the friend doesn't need to even own the game. You can invite a friend into the thing, and you guys can both break out, and you have to break out together. It's awesome. You both break out of jail together, and you guys got to go back to back like this up the wall, and use your feet to climb up while you're back to back, escaping. It's pretty damn cool. Me and my girl played it. We beat it. She was the extra character because there's two characters and you can't. It's disconnecting. What the hell happened? Be playing what? I'll be playing No Way Out. I'm playing No Way Out. Nah, I hate Final Fantasy. I'm playing No Way Out. Yeah, No Way Out's sick. I like No Way Out. The Final Fantasies that I liked were the ones on regular Nintendo. They kind of just got stupid after a while. But the ones that I like are the turn-based strategy games. I don't mind turn-based strategy games because you can like do stuff. You could be like doing the dishes, cooking dinner, doing whatever, and then you could like take your turn, and then like the other guy goes and takes his turn, and then you go back and it's on your turn again. There's a game I'm playing like that called Yakuza Like a Dragon. It's a part of the Yakuza series, but it's the first Yakuza game that's a turn-based strategy fighting game. It's Like a Dragon. Yeah, Like a Dragon. It's a PS4 game. But they gave me the free PS5 upgrade. That's cool. I love how PS5's doing all the PS4 free upgrades. That's awesome. I'm so glad that I paid for the freaking disc because they have an all digital PS5. I don't know why anyone would get that if they have a lot of PS4 games physical, because they're giving a lot of PS4 physical games free PS5 upgrades. It's crazy. And my PS4 is in my bedroom, PS5 is in the living room, right? I can go in my bedroom with the PS4, go on my PS4 and there's a thing that comes up, an icon that says PS5. I can click on the PS5 icon and they connect together, and I can be on my PS4 playing my PS5 games and stuff that's in the living room. It's crazy. I can't even believe my PS4 could connect to the PS5 and basically turn into the PS5. Yo, is it safe to say that you run through the 6 with your hose? Yeah, for real. Yeah, this shit be hitting. And it doesn't look like much, does it? It doesn't look like anything. It's crazy. Graybeard? Oh, I never heard of Graybeard. That's that Drizzy Drake lyric. He from Toronto, right? Yeah. Yeah, Drizzy's from Toronto. Yo, I'm from Toronto though. I'm gonna be the next big rapper out of Toronto. Trust me. So once people start hearing my stuff, that looks like a mechanical pen. Yeah, it is. That's what it is, bro. It's a back 40. Back 40. I got a lot of on my Instagram. I haven't put them up yet, but I got like 20 videos of me opening up back 40s. It's crazy. Watch. Look at this. This is ridiculous. I'm ridiculous, bro. Look. It's fucking crazy, man. No, I just found one that had some. You get them in bulk? No, these are empty. These are empties. I wish I could get them in bulk. I just have a certain drawer that I keep them in, because sometimes the empty ones, if you have nothing, sometimes the odd time the empty one will still have some in it. You know what I mean? But yeah, see, it's empties. I got drawers full of these. But the reason why I keep them is because so many times when I had nothing, I would go back and check on the empty, and it would be like above the hole, like it would be like a little bit above the hole, and it'd be enough just for like just a couple, right? Just one or two draws, and then you're good, and be like, oh, okay. Because I don't when they get down a little bit past this part, like to here, probably not down all the way, between where it is now and the bottom, about in between halfway where it is now and the bottom, I put it in the drawer. So there'll usually be one or two left on it. You know what I mean? Just for emergencies. But yeah, fucking, I get prescribed up to 2.5 a month. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, dog, that is a beautiful thing. How do you do that? You can buy a refillable cartridge, and really? You can do that? See, I always wondered about the refillable ones. I really wanted to find out about the refillable one. Medical card. Okay, okay. But the medical card, excuse me, the medical card covers up to 2.5, eh? That's pretty cool. That would that would save me a lot of money. Yes, you screw the mouthpiece off. Yeah, so sort of like a cigarette vape, where you take the vape thing off with the cigarette vape juice. You pour the cigarette vape juice into it, so it's sort of like that, I'm guessing, except with the and warm it with a hair dryer and syringe it out. Oh, that's what he's saying. He's saying you screw the mouthpiece off. You can buy a refillable cartridge and syringe and fill. Yes, you can screw the mouthpiece. Oh, okay. Makes sense. You mean when it gets down and it goes in between the holes and you can't get it? Is that what you're talking about? Because sometimes the stuff will go down and like it'll be like four little drops in between each hole and it won't go in the hole because it's at the sides. Is that what you mean? Like right here, right here type of thing in between these two holes. Is that what you're talking about? Damn, I gotta get a haircut already. Like, holy crap, my hair grows so damn fast. Yes, you use up like 4 or 5 vape. Make one good vape cartridge. Oh, okay. Dang, that's cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know you could do that. Because I always like tip them on their sides and shit, trying to like make them. It takes a long time, but eventually they'll just like eventually on their own. Like it take like a couple days, but eventually it'll drip down into the hole on its own if you tip it on its side. But sometimes it's a pain in the ass and it won't. But yeah, I like them way better than the actual just rolling and going outside with flour and doing that because of the smell and it stinks and it's just so much work and everything. You can just have one of these and just puff it once and twice and you're good and you don't gotta go anywhere. Yeah, man, I'm over the Jays. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that, brother. I feel you on that. I feel you on that 100%. It's the smell of it and everything too just bugs me now. It's just like I come in and like right away after a J, I gotta come in. First thing I gotta do is go in the bathroom, wash my hands, and get rid of that smell. Then go use mouthwash, like fucking drink something. It's just, I don't know. This is just way better for me. Way easier for me. Way better. I like the vape, but still like hash joint from time to time. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind from time to time. Just I prefer this on a day to day basis. But if I have to, I don't mind. Like I don't mind it. It's just I then I gotta do what I just said. I gotta go take my mouthwash, wash my hands and all that. But after I wash my hands and do the mouthwash, I'm okay. I just if I don't do that, I get all paranoid. I don't know why. Even though it's legal and everything, it's like I get all paranoid like if I have the smell on me and stuff like that. I don't know why. Hit the vape all day. Yeah, I hear you. I know it's good for work too, right? It's good to bring it. It's good to bring to work, and it's very discreet. You know what I mean? Who's all here? 7 people here. These people don't want to say who they are. It's probably one of those freaking milk people. Yeah, I vape at work. Well, I work for myself, right? I do self-contracting, self-employed contracting. So, in office, in washroom. No, I'm talking about I work friggin' on construction on houses. There are houses, nobody's in there but me. It's a friggin' house that's not renovated yet. Or outside in the car or something. Or in the driveway. Step outside the door. There's lots of different ways to do it. But yeah, that's funny. No, I don't do it in the work bathroom. At work, I don't have a bathroom. I wish I had a bathroom at work. Fuck. Depends on if the house is finished yet or not. If it's just someone with it finished upstairs and they want the basement done, okay. I don't like to use the people's bathroom. I won't ever go upstairs and ask to use their bathroom if I'm working on a customer's house or something like that. I'd rather go to the freaking restaurant or something. Or just freaking go drive, take a lunch break. Most of the time, I don't go too far from my house, so usually I can just whiz back here on the bike, on the e-bike, because I'll fucking bring my e-bike to work too sometimes if I don't have materials and stuff to bring. If I got a bunch of material to bring, then I gotta get the truck, but if I don't have material and stuff like that to bring, then I like to ride the e-bike. It doesn't cost gas, it doesn't cost nothing. No insurance. Then I don't have to worry about anybody. I don't have to depend on anybody. So usually see what material I need for the whole job, and then I'll have all of the freaking material right away at the beginning of the job, the first day brought to the place that I'm working on. And then that way I got all the material there. Now I just gotta get there. So I just ride my e-bike there, work for fucking 8 or 10 hours, and then ride my bike home. Yeah, it's almost time to take my e-bike out. I'm going to be able to ride it soon. I don't ride it in the winter because I don't want to wreck it. It's a 2021. Fucking $2,000. That's like some beaters. Somebody could buy a beater car for that. But then you got to pay insurance, plate, sticker. With my insurance, I have to pay like $580 a month insurance. I can't afford that, bro. Plus, I have a thing with cars. I don't really like cars because I've been in a lot of car accidents in my life with my family members. If I'm driving, I don't mind it, but I don't like putting my life in other people's hands. If I'm driving, I don't mind because I'm my own person. I know I can drive, but I don't like having someone else control of the wheel. Just because, like, I was in the car accident with my father and he became quadriplegic for life, right? And then that young kid that hit us crossed over on a solid double line, died. And then my mom's husband also, not my dad, because my parents split up when I was 1 year old, but my mom's husband also died in a car crash. It's crazy. So I don't really like cars. I would rather just fucking walk or take the fucking e-bike, or if I really have to, I'll take a taxi, or if worse comes to worse, then I'll get a ride from a friend or something like that, or a family member. But the way family members drive nowadays, like I got a ride to my dad's funeral a couple of years ago from my aunt Nicole, right? We almost died on the way to the funeral because she fucking don't know how to drive, bro. It's like, what the fuck? I don't trust people in cars, man. I don't know. In town and like driving around on the normal town streets and shit, it's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like on the highway and shit. If you're going like 30 or 50, I'm not scared of that. Like I'm not a little wuss, but I'm talking about going like 120, 140 on the highway and shit. And fucking, I don't trust people with that kind of fucking speed. Unless it's like somebody like that's very, very close to me that I trust with my life. I don't understand how people just jump in a whip with anybody and go on the highway. It's like, it's nuts. They didn't have the same experiences as I have, right? I've been in a serious car accident, so. And I can still see the fucking bright lights. I had a lot of nightmares and shit about that. But that didn't stop me from driving. Like I drove in snowstorms to North Bay, 3.5 hour drive to do contracts. Even though my dad was in a wheelchair and he had a wheelchair van, I used to drive him in his wheelchair van all kinds of different places that he needed to go. You know, out to Burlington or somewhere to get his wheelchair van fixed. That's a far drive. But yeah, lately I just like to drive my little 2021 e-bike, bro. It's a blue and chrome. That's cool. What Batman? There's a new Batman? You serious? I didn't even know there was a new Batman at the theaters. I know there's a new Batman game coming out for PS5, but it's not Batman's not going to be in it. Remember all those games, Batman Arkham Asylum, and all those games that were pretty good on PS3? And then I think they remade them for PS4. I don't know if you can remember way back then, but those games, Arkham Asylum, uh, Arkham Knights, or something like that. Anyway, there was like two or three really, really good Batman games. And now they're coming out with one called Gotham Knights, but it's with like Harley Quinn and Robin and like Batgirl or something like that. Batman's not in it. Batman's dead or Batman got kidnapped or something. So they're the new characters in it. So that's gonna be sick. I can't wait to play that. That I heard might come out next month, and if it does, I'm gonna be broke because I gotta buy that. Finally cooled down enough that I can have a sip. I am the boss. Any questions? Yo, guys. Yo, guys, check this out, okay? You know how I said a while ago how I looked at the analytics, right? And it was all men between 30 and 45 that watched the channel. 99% of them, right? And it says like Canada 50%, States 30%, India 10%, UK 10%. It tells you, right? So, anyway, long story short, I'm thinking, okay, it's all guys that watch the channel. So there's no girls watching the channel, right? So I'm thinking I gotta get more females watching the channel. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna do this? So I do the interview with Pamela, right? I'm thinking, okay, if I interview a female, talk about female prison, maybe I'll attract some females, right? Did I ever attract females? Oh my god, dude. All of a sudden I got all these females calling me, uh, messaging me on Messenger, telling me all this stuff. Oh my god, man. And then about my music. And right? And I'm like, oh, okay. Why? You girls like my music, right? And these girls are like 30 to 40, right? same age group as my men that watch me, right? So all these girls, and then they're talking to me, and then they said something like, and I said, okay, so do you like my music? Or I said, how do I know you? Are you a fan of mine, or do I know you in real life? Or you're a fan, right? And they said, yeah, we're a fan. I'm a fan. Yes, I'm a fan. And then they're like, oh, but we want to be more than a fan. And I'm like, oh, what do you mean? Like, how do you want to be more than a fan? Like, what do you mean? They're like, oh, we want to be like a groupie. They want to be my groupies. They want to be fucking like, they want me to fuck them and shit. They want to be like my little hip hop fucking bitches that want to fuck. It's crazy. And then it's like, I got my woman, right? I'm like, and you got all these girls. It's like, whenever you have a girl, all the girls want to get with you. When you don't have a woman, none of the girls want to be with you. So if you don't have a girlfriend, none of the girls are gonna want to come after you or like hit on you or like pursue you. You'll always have to be the one to pursue them, right? But when you have a girlfriend, it's like every girl is jealous of that. Every single girl is jealous of that when they see that you're a good guy and you treat your girl good and you're a good provider and you're this and that. And then they are jealous of that and they want to wreck that for the girl. So they want to go and fuck that up. So they want to go and try to steal you away. So that's how it happens. So, guys, if you need any advice on getting women, if you can't get a girlfriend, get a female friend to pretend she's your girlfriend for a little while and have girls think that she's your girlfriend and they're going to be all over you pursuing you. Trust me, it works. Like, I've never faked it, but I'm pretty sure you could fake it. You know what I mean? Because it works when you have a girlfriend. Because anytime I never have a girlfriend, I always got to pursue the female. Whenever I have a girlfriend, fucking females are coming out of the woodwork. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But I've been with Pamela fucking 10 years, and, oh, you guys weren't supposed to see that. I'm growing out my hair. You guys aren't supposed to know that. Um, Damn it. I wasn't supposed to reveal that yet. Till I freaking get it to be longer, like down to there. And I'm going to put it in braids. Dye it blonde and put it in braids for my album cover. That's what I'm doing it for. Because you guys know I'm normally bald and normally always have a fade in the lineup, right? So I'm growing it right now for my album cover so I can do braids. But what I'm going to do is when my girl does braids, I'm going to do like a one braid and then take those two braids and braid them together. And then take two more braids, braid them together, and then take the two bigger braids and braid those together. So then I'm just going to have like one big braid and another big braid and another big braid. You know what I mean? So I'll have like two big braids or three. You know what I mean? Probably two. Probably one on each side. But it'll be like two small braids braided together, two small braids braided together, and then braided into one. That's what I'm going to do for my album cover. And then on my other record, I already have the pictures taken where I have the bald head with the glasses with the grill. Right? So now on the next pictures I'm going to have for the next song, because I got the going to court in orange jumpers and chains with the bald head with the Versace's with the grill. Then I'm going to have my, the next song for Pretty Girl, I'm going to have the hair on the record with the braids and the grill and that and stuff like that. But I want to dye the hair a different color so it looks like kind of, I want to try to look like different people in different pictures because I look totally different. I do with when I'm like bald with glasses and when I do with hair. Okay, And when I do it, my hair is just growing in short. I hate it when my hair is short. I have to be bald or long hair. I don't like the hair in between. That's why I'm covering it up, and you guys won't see it until it's ready. That's why you guys probably wonder why I haven't had always have a hat on now. When I always used to show you my hair was bald, and I always used to show it off all the time. This has only been like a month, 1 month of me growing it, because I've been shaving my head so long that it just grows so damn fast, guys. Three-hour long. Oh, sheesh. Are we out of 3 hours? Nice. Okay, so that's what we're going to do every week for 3 hours. We're going to do a live. Every Saturday. Don't make plans. Make sure you guys will make the best time. This is the best time for you guys on a Saturday. Like noon to 3, 3 to 6. We'll come up with the best time. We'll look at the algorithm. We'll do it for like a month or two straight. So we have a bunch of statistics to look at, and then we'll know the best time and the best stuff to do on that day. You know what I mean? We'll do that. That way there's regular content on the channel. And every week, Wednesdays, new episodes. And if I can do more than that, I will. Okay, guys? I would love to do YouTube full time. I would love to. But unfortunately, YouTube doesn't pay the bills right now. But for now, still got to pay the bills and do the YouTube thing as best as I can. And once I start making an income from YouTube, then I'm going to quit. Or not quit, but because I work for myself, but I'm going to take a fucking 6 months vacation and just focus on YouTube and do my content, pour my heart out into my music and my content, and just go nuts on it. Do fucking video every other day if I can. Work on my music one day, do content the next. Music one day, content the next. If I could do that, that would be my dream. But unfortunately, I get tired because I have to fucking work my ass off fucking 10 hours a day sometimes to get this fucking place paid for. Food in the fridge, roof over the head, you know, that's the main thing that you have to do first. And then you can worry about trying to better yourself and move into a different career path. But you can't just quit your job and hope YouTube's gonna pay. Next thing you know, fucking 3-4 months I'll be homeless. Because I started in August, right? September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. So yeah, 7 and 8 months with not one dime made, putting a bunch of money into time and effort. I'd be broke. I'd be homeless right now if I would have quit my job when I started the YouTube channel. And I would have been a stupid person to do that, thinking that I would just succeed and blow up overnight. Because you got to put the work in. You got to put the foundation in. You know, you got to believe in yourself, and you can't give up. And that's what we're doing here. We're not going to give up. I'm going to go live every week, and then eventually we're going to go live more and more. If I can do it more and I'm not too tired, I'll do it more, guys. Trust me. If I can do it live, I just want to make sure you guys know on Wednesdays you'll have an episode. On Saturdays there'll be a live for you to attend. Those two things are 100% for sure. If there's more than that, then that's good. I'm not going to say 100% there will be because I don't want to fucking say something and let you guys down. I want to give you guys that structure so we know we have a schedule, right? And if I can get more done for you guys, I will. That's all I can promise for now. Okay? But I promise I will make sure the content is good, factual, entertaining, and something that I would want to hear and watch. Okay? Who's all left? Before anybody leaves, if you're gonna take off, make sure you hit the like on the way out, guys. I know most of you have, because I can see there's 10 likes. We did it, guys. We hit the 10 likes. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. 10 likes, you guys. I really appreciate that, you guys. Really do. It means a lot. Really does. When a YouTuber can ask somebody to help them hit 10 likes and we actually hit the 10 likes, it's a small goal. Most big YouTubers are like, oh, give me 10,000 likes. But you know what? Those 10 likes, I'm proud of those 10 likes. And I respect each and every last one of you that hit the like button. I really, really do. Yeah, when we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to friggin' do a YouTube play button. Probably about the size of a letter. Probably about the size of that letter. A YouTube button. Like, maybe like this. Like a YouTube play button. You know what I mean? This was a cover-up. I had to cover something up that I messed up. It was a spade. I screwed up a spade. So I just made it into a black diamond. Because I'm going to put a red diamond somewhere on my hand here. And a spade. And then I'll have a club, a spade. I'll have a club, a spade, a diamond, and a heart. Right? So it'd be like kind of like heart, club, spade, diamond type thing. So that way it's kind of like all cards, poker type thing. Because you play cards with your hands and you hold them like this. So my whole family were big poker players, but I got this done when I was young and the guy fucked it up. He was a crackhead and he fucked it up, the ink. This guy in jail. And he didn't do the ink properly. And he fucked the whole ink up. And the ink's not dark enough. And I got that done when I was like maybe like 15 or 16. And see right here on the club, on the clover, you can see the little black outline that I went over. I'm going to try to make it better. But yeah. This was from fucking when I was 16 years old. But he was supposed to fucking make it a lot better than that, but he fucked it up. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to fix it. And you can see how it all came out. And that black there, I fixed that. Where it's a lot darker black, I did that just to see if I could fix it. So now that I know, okay, mine looks a lot better. So I'm going to eventually go over this whole thing again. Because since I was 15, it looked like shit like that. All because of this idiot. And it used to say mom in the banner here, and it doesn't even say mom anymore. It fell out. It all came out in the shower. That came home after getting it. I was in the shower, and it came off. That was years ago. And the guy that did that did my boy AJ with fucking guns all over here and clovers everywhere. His whole fucking torso and his back. Excuse me, with the same ink. Fucking, oh my god, AJ's probably gonna kill that dude. I never seen the dude again or talked to the dude again. But I bet you any money AJ probably killed that dude because I only got the one little tattoo done from him. AJ got his whole fucking torso and back and arms done. Okay? And I think even a couple things on the face. So... and AJ wasn't someone to play with either. He had fucking... AJ, he's got the grill with the 4-leaf clover on it. The 2 front teeth, 2 bottom teeth. These 4 teeth had it made a 4-leaf clover with the grill. And his nickname was Grimy Hustler. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him anyway. And then my cousin Jay that passed away that I told you guys about. my cousin I always talk about, he had a grill on the bottom and it said Miller. It said his last name on the bottom. It was sick. 32 yellow canary diamonds, man. 16 white stones. He was a gangster. I came out of jail and I fucking found out my cousin passed. I was really upset. Still hurts me to this day. Fuck, because every time I came home from the bin, every time I came home from jail, I always went right to Jay's house and I would knock on the door and I would go to my aunt and uncle's house and I would go see Jay and I would go and he'd be sleeping and with his woman and I'd be there and yeah, cousin's home from jail, you know. And this time, the very last time when I came out in 2000, what, 12 or 13, or 15, one of them, I can't remember. It was 2012, and then I slipped up and went back for 6 months in 2015. But when very last time I was in there, in 2012, I got out after doing like a fucking almost 2-year bid, and I was used to always going back out and seeing my cuz right away. And I got out and I didn't go to his house. And I always did, and I don't know why I didn't go for some weird reason. And that week, I was walking around with my girl, and my cousin's wife pulled over in her Jeep and fucking came and told me that my cousin passed, and I was just like in shock. And she was with my uncle, and they told me about that. And then my uncle had such a broken heart. My uncle fucking died because he was so upset about his fucking son dying. He had nothing wrong with him, and he just fucking passed away out of nowhere just after his son passed because he was so upset. But that's my cuz. He passed. And we all had matching jogging suits. There was like maybe 15 of us, our whole little crew. We had matching jogging suits and shit, right? And, right, NEC, right? And then you have like LTF, right? On this side, right here, right? LTF, right? Got LTF Godfather on my stomach right here. Right? And we all had matching jogging suits. There's about maybe 20 of us. Right? And the only thing different on the jogging suits are the right hand. They're all the same. The back, the front, the LTF on that arm. And this thing's like 10 years old. That's why it looks so ghetto like that. And then on the other arm it says everybody's nicknames, right? So yeah, my cousin Jay had one, Conyo, Philly, Scotia's brother, Robbie, lots of them. Ricardo, Z. There was a lot of them that had the same matching jogging suits as me. And I remember we had one big picture where all of us were together and we were all in the same, and we were all in the house and we were all like beside each other. And some guys were like ducked down and you could see like all of us wearing the same matching jogging suits. These are when these were brand new, right? And we used to show up to strip clubs and shit. Fillmore's downtown Toronto. My cousin Jay, he used to like pay for limos and shit, and the whole crew would go out and go to the strip club. And Jay was fucking icy, bro. He was flossy. You know what I mean? He had money. He was a money bag boy. He used to make a lot of money. He was somebody you could look up to, you know what I mean? That everyone wanted to kind of be like, because everyone wanted to make the money that Jay made. Jay used to make a lot of money. Jay was a serious hustler. Jay was good. I loved my cousin Jay, man. And he passed away too young, man. He passed away in his 20s, in his early 20s. And I got a bunch of t-shirts that have like him on it, like his actual like face and stuff. And then I have another t-shirt that I did that I showed one time on the channel here, LTF on one side, and then J Miller, or R.I.P. J Miller on the other side. So yeah, there's a little piece of history right there. For Christmas one year, JJ got us all matching jogging suits, the whole crew, like 20 of us. Yeah. Like I said, most of them are passed on, in jail for life, or changed their lives around. Not many of them are still banging. A lot of them are still gang members, but not many of them are still banging, if any of them. But everybody grows up, you know, and if you go and spend over 10 years of your life in jail and get out and still want to gangbang, your fucking brain is fucking melted. And you should just fucking just might as well just stay in there then. You know what I mean? Might as well stay in there. Just fucking, at least in there you won't get in trouble for this shit you're doing. Like, I don't understand these guys that fucking get out after 10, 12 years and then get out and still want to fucking gangbang. I don't get it. It's like, that's what fucking got you in there in the first place. And all you did was fucking count down the days to get out, and all you did was want to get out and talk about you're going to do this when you get out, and you're going to be better, and you're going to do this, and you're going to do that. And then every single time I got out, I never would, and I would just keep doing the same shit, and guess what? I'd be right back in there. And then the one time that I actually fucking quit all drugs, quit everything, quit the life, quit banging, quit fucking slanging, quit everything, is the one time that I didn't go back. Okay? Any of you young kids watch this, or any of you older guys want to give some young kids some advice, take it from me. If I can change, you can change. Because I was the type of person, I didn't want to change. I used to tell all my homies, I'm going to die like that because I don't give a fuck, because I like it. And I like that lifestyle. And I'm going to fucking die with that lifestyle. Either be in jail for the rest of my life, or die from fucking getting killed in the streets, or die from fucking overdosing. Okay? That was the life I had, the life I lived. And I didn't care. I wanted to live that life. I liked it. I got off on it. I had bitches, and I used to fucking have all kinds of girls in the house. I used to make them fucking squirt everywhere. All over the walls, the floors, everywhere, bro. No, I'm just joking. But maybe it's not a joke. But there was this one girl that was like older than me. She taught me some stuff, right? And she was a wild chick. This chick, man. Wow, she's dead now though. Her name was Renee Montaigne. And what a wild chick, bro. She was a fucking party animal, put it that way. She was a fucking party animal and a fucking sex and info. Tell you that much right now. That chick fucking taught me so much about, and I was only like 20 or something like that, 19 about that kind of like being with a girl and stuff. She was just like a nymphoid, man. She was the type of girl that she want you to fuck her like multiple times a day, nonstop. Like, to the point where if you were like my age that I am now, I would have been like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? But I guess because I was only like 20, I could actually handle it. But I know I wouldn't be able to handle that now. Fucking crazy. So we're coming up to the 3-hour mark, guys. And you guys are the best. Someone else just joined in. We're at 10 likes. Hit that like for me. Let's hit 11. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to. We're at 10. I'm happy with that. I don't want to get greedy. I'm proud of this stream. We hit 10 likes. Too bad more didn't show up, but I'm happy with whoever did. And we had a good time. Family. It'll get better and better every week because we get to know each other more. And the more we get to know each other, the better the conversations will get. And the more and more people that show up in the conversation, the less awkward silences there will be. Like, we'll be able to bounce ideas back and forth off each other and just come together as a family and chat every week. And yeah, we're gonna be a team. We're gonna be a crew. All right. Try to think of a name for the gang, for the crew, whatever you guys want to call yourselves. The subscriber count, the fucking chat, the free up squad, the free up gang, the whatever. I'm not good at coming out with names. The best thing I could think of was the free up squad or whatever. Notification squad, notification gang. I don't know. You guys can come up with it. We'll take a poll in like a month from now. We'll come up with 3 different names, and then we'll take a poll for all the subscribers, the 150 something subscribers, and we'll all vote on it and see what we think the best name is for the subscribers. All right, guys? Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream, I mean. Not like. I love shooting the shit with you guys, enjoying just hanging out, chopping it up with you guys, you know. Just one-on-one like this where I can look at the chat, see what you guys say, and respond to it. I like talking to you guys like that. Like I said, it's kind of hard when there's only 1 or 2 of you in the chat because then it's all on that 1 or 2 people to keep talking in the chat. So if there's like 15 or 20 people in the chat, it'll be a lot better because a lot more people will be talking. It'll create more of a conversation. And that'll go on the more weeks that happen, the more we go live every single week, which we're going to be live every Saturday, the more people will know, okay, he's going to be live on Saturday. Let's go there on Saturday. All right, guys. So we're going to end it at the 3-hour mark. I really appreciate Bruce Steele. Shout out to you. Shout out Steven Stuckey. I gave you a wrench, Steven. Jaden Finch, boys, get a wrench. Of course. You know what I'm saying? Jaden Finch all day. Shout out to Kingston. Shout out to everybody that was here that didn't comment. Next time you guys come, try not to be so shy and give us a comment. Chat with us. We're good people. We're not the type to make fun of anybody. Any type of comment, any question you want to ask, it's not a dumb question. It's a good question. Anybody wants to chat, we're always open for it. And when you leave me comments, even in the future from now, even when it's not live, if you leave a comment on my video, I try my best to get back to you. Okay? Everybody, I'll see you in the next video. Free Up Squad. Easy. We'll see you in the next one. Remember, Wednesdays is a new episode every week, and Saturdays we're going live every week. From now on, today was week 1. Next Saturday is going to be week 2. Okay, guys? Can't wait until we hit week 10. Peace. Peace, Bruce. Peace, Stuckey. Steven Stuckey, peace. Bruce, peace. Kingston, peace.